Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktirabhavati Naishtaki. Rudraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. We are reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd canto, 22nd chapter, titled as The Marriage of Kardama Muni and Devahūti. Kardama Muni is a great devotee of Lord Krishna. He is a sadhu, and he has done tapasya of Lord Vishnu so that he can complete his responsibility of producing Krishna conscious children, which was the duty assigned to him by Brahmaji. So with the blessing of Lord Krishna, Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu approaches Kardama Muni and offers his daughter Devahūti to Kardama Muni. Devahūti is no ordinary girl. She is very knowledgeable, very intelligent, very well-mannered, as well as very beautiful. And as we learned in the previous shloka, the beauty of Devahūti was so that one time a great Gandharva, Vishwavasu, while he was traveling in his plane, when he saw Devahūti, Gandharva, who is the denizen of heaven, Svargaloka, he was also attracted by the beauty of Devahūti. And further, the beauty of Devahūti is mentioned here in this shloka. Kardama Muni describes this to Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu. Kardama Muni says, Tram prarthayanti lalanam lalamam asevita shri charanera drashtam vatsam manorupach uchapad swasaram konanumanyeta buddho abhiyata. Kardama Muni says, what wise man would not welcome her, the very ornament of womanhood, the beloved daughter of Swayambhuva Manu and the sister of Uttanpad? Those who have not worshipped the gracious feet of Goddess of Fortune cannot even perceive her, yet she has come of her own accord to seek my hand. So here Kardama Muni says that Devahūti, she is a rich heritage. She is a daughter of great King Swayambhuva Manu and a sister of a great personality, Uttanpad. And she is ornament of ornament. She is so beautiful. He says, why should I not accept her as my wife? Because she has great heritage, she is intelligent, she is beautiful. So when Swayambhuva Manu offers his daughter Devahūti to Kardama Muni and requests him to get married, Kardama Muni says, of course I will marry her, no problem. Srila Prabhupada explains, Kardama Muni praised the beauty and qualification of Devahūti in different ways. Devahūti was actually the ornament of ornamented beautiful girls. A girl becomes beautiful by putting ornaments on her body, but Devahūti was more beautiful than ornaments. She was considered the ornament of the ornamented beautiful girls. Demigods and Gandharvas were attracted by her beauty. Kardama Muni, although a great sage, was not denizen of heavenly planets. But it is mentioned in the previous verses that Vishwavasu, who came from the heaven, was also attracted by the beauty of Devahūti. Besides her personal beauty, she was the daughter of Emperor Swayambhuva Manu and the sister of King Uttanpad. Who could refuse the hands of such a girl? So here Kardama Muni glorifies the background of Devahūti, her beauty, and she is, of course, I will accept her. But he puts a condition to Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu that I will marry your daughter, but there is only on one condition. What is he saying here? He says, Ato bhajishye samayena sadvin yavat tejo bibhruyad atmano me ato dharman paramahamsaya mukhyan shukla proktan bahumanye avistran. Therefore, I shall accept this chaste girl as my wife on the condition. And what was the condition? That after she bears a child, I accept the life of a devotional service accepted by the most perfect human being. That process was described by Lord Vishnu. It is free from envy. So Kardama Muni says that I will accept your daughter Devahūti as my wife, but only on one condition, that as soon as she begets a child, I will leave the home and I will continue my tapasya. So I will marry her, and then my only aim is to please Lord Krishna. So because of that, my desire is to produce a child, to beget a child who is just like Krishna. And then, after my responsibility is complete, then I will give the family life and I will go to the tapasya. Srila Prabhupada ji explains the desire of a father or a mother, what sort of a child they should have, what sort of children should be produced, how to beget, or what sort of child to be beget in the family life. Family life is for producing children, but what should be the quality of the children that is mentioned here? Kardama Muni expressed his desire for a beautiful wife to Emperor Swayambhuva Manu and accepted Emperor's daughter for marriage. But he did not get married because she was beautiful. He got married because she was having good qualities. And you can see that even after marriage, his wife is so beautiful, but he's not attracted to her. He wants to leave his family as soon as the children are born. Kardama Muni was in the hermitage practicing complete celibacy as brahmachari. And although he had desire to marry, he did not want to be a householder for the whole life. Some people, they want to be in the householder life for whole life. But there is ashram. So first ashram is brahmachari ashram, then gruhastha, then vanaprastha, and then sannyas. So one has to decide, okay, how long I want to be in the family life. So he had desired to marry, but he did not want to be in the householder life for entire of his life, because he was conversant with the Vedic principle of human life. And what is that? According to Vedic principle, the first part of the life should be brahmacharya for the development of character and spiritual qualities. In the next part of life, one may accept a wife and beget children. But one should not beget children like cats and dogs. So brahmachari ashram and then grihastha ashram. Now grihastha ashram, one can accept wife and get children, but they should not be like animal-like children. The children has to be very cultured, Krishna-conscious children. Kardama Muni desired to beget a child who would be ray of Supreme Personality of Godhead. He wanted a child, but just like Krishna, none other than Krishna himself. One should beget a child who can perform duties of Vishnu. Otherwise, there is no need to produce child. Huh? So if you have children who are representation of Krishna, who can do service to Krishna, that is required. There are two kinds of children born of good fathers. One is educated in Krishna consciousness so that he can be delivered from the clutches of Maya in that very life. And the other is ray of Supreme Personality of Godhead and teaches the whole world ultimate goal of life. So two kinds of children here. One is the child who is educated in Krishna consciousness, so that this child can be delivered from the repeated cycle of birth and death. And other type of children are the children who are the rays of Supreme Personality of Godhead, who are part and parcel, like a reincarnation of Krishna. And these children, they will teach the entire world about process of Krishna consciousness, like Srila Prabhupada, like Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. These are rays of Lord Vishnu. They are the one who spread the message of Krishna. As will be described in the later chapters, Kardama Muni begot a child Kapila, who is the incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Kardama Muni wanted a child, but that child to be Krishna himself. So Krishna himself came as incarnation, as Kapila, to the Kardama Muni and Devahūti. Grace householders pray to God to send his representatives so that there may be auspicious movement in the human society. So you see, usually people want children, but the devotees, they want children like Krishna, who can spread the message of Krishna consciousness. This is one reason to beget a child. Another reason is that highly enlightened parent can train a child in Krishna consciousness so that the child will not have to come back again in the miserable world. This is the duty of the parent, to train the children so that they become Krishna conscious and they don't come anymore to the material world. The parent should see that the child born of them do not enter the womb of a mother again. Unless one can train a child for liberation in that life, there is no need to marry and produce children. No, this is very important. Prabhupada is saying that if you really want a child, the child should be, you should show him the path to Krishna consciousness, because once a child takes up Krishna consciousness, then his children are liberated. And that is the duty of every parent. Otherwise, there is no need to produce children who are materialist or just like cats and dogs. If human society produces children like cats and dogs for the disturbance of social order, then the world will become a hellish place, as it is in the age of Kali. In this age, neither parents nor children are trained. Both are animalistic, simply eat, sleep, mate, defend, and gratify their senses. This is same. Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. So if parents are materialist, the children will be materialist. The parents are Krishna conscious, the children will be Krishna conscious. This disorder in the social life cannot bring peace in the human society. Kardama Muni explains beforehand that he would not associate with girl Devahūti for the whole duration of his life. He would simply associate until she has a child. In other words, the sex life should be utilized only to produce a child who is Krishna consciousness, not for any other purpose. Human life is specially meant for complete devotion to the service of Lord. That is the philosophy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After fulfilling his responsibility to produce a nice child, one should take sannyas and engage in Paramahamsa stage. This is very important. This is a time when we have to give up everything. Paramahamsa refers to the most highly elevated perfectional stage of life. There are 4 stages within sannyas life. Paramahamsa is the highest stage order. The Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is called Paramahamsa Samhita, the treatise for the highest class of human being. Paramahamsa is free from envy. In other stages, even in the householder stage of life, there is competition and envy. But since the activities of human being in the Paramahamsa stage are completely engaged in Krishna consciousness or devotional service, there is no scope for envy. In same order, Kardama Muni, about 100 years ago, in the same order as Kardama Muni, about 100 years ago, Thakur Bhaktivinoda also wanted to beget a child who would preach the philosophy and teachings of Lord Sri Chaitanya to the fullest extent. By his prayers, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj appeared. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur also did the tapasya to get a child who can spread the message of Krishna. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj did this work, who at the present moment is preaching the philosophy of Lord Chaitanya throughout the entire world through the bona fide disciples. So here we can see that Kardama Muni wanted a child who is able to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted a child who can spread the message of Krishna consciousness all over the world. And we can see Gaur Mohan De, who is father of Srila Prabhupada, he also had the similar desire. So when the parents have a desire to please Lord Krishna and have Krishna conscious children, then the children born will be of very nice and good quality. Otherwise, if you just produce the children like cats and dogs who are materialist, then there is no point. It will aggravate the situation in Kali Yuga. People in the Kali Yuga are already in a trouble. And the children, if they are drug addicted or alcoholics or they are bad behavior, then it will aggravate the life of whole society and family. So it's very important to have nice children in the family, and that is only possible with Krishna consciousness. So we'll pause here and continue our study of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam tomorrow. Grantaraj